unemployment. Okay, chat. Everybody has been telling me to watch this Minecraft video. You have all told me that it is like the most peak video you've ever seen. So today, we put that to the test. Oh yeah! Yeah, chat, I fucking love reaction streams, okay? 50% because I'm a lazy loser, 50% because it's fun. But listen, guys, before anything, please, please, please go subscribe to Ish. W-Man, he messaged me on Twitter, he followed me on Twitter, and I think he's going to be in the stream today. So, W to him. I've never seen any of the Parkour Civilization series, so this is going to be my first time, chat. My first time seeing it and everything. Like, chat, this is my raw reaction, okay? I'm genuinely so excited, bro. You guys have told me that it's like a movie. W shirt, bro, thank you. I got this like 5 years ago. Yo, Hazel, thank you for the $10. Appreciate ya. Did you see my dono before the live? Thanks for reacting. Yes, Aaron, you're the reason I'm actually watching this. I saw your dono at the end of my other stream, bro. It's the best video of all time, bro. That's what y'all are saying, bro. That is what you're saying. I mean, look, we're about to find out, chat. We're about to find out. But yeah, I'm excited, chat. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be peak cinema, apparently. But yes, are you guys ready to watch Absolute Cinema? I've been waiting for this stream, bro. I'm glad. You know, my audience doesn't really like Minecraft, so I'm very curious to see what you guys will think of this, like genuinely, because I don't know, it might be kind of fun, chat. It might be kind of fun. So we'll see. Hey, who knows, man? Who knows? WWWW. It's spooky month. It is not spooky month. It's August. You fuck. Yo, Bellman, thank you for the 3 months. Eric is not here, bro. Okay. These Minecraft vids hit hard. I've heard, bro. So I've heard. So I have heard. So I've heard. I've heard a lot of the good things, man. I've heard a lot of good things. Start? Okay. Okay. So listen, no spoilers. Ish told me to watch out for spoilers, so please do not spoil it. Don't do anything like that. I'm probably not going to look at the chat too much because I don't want y'all to ruin it for me. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. I think it's time, bro. I think it's time, chat. I think it's time. Let's go. Okay. All of you have been telling me to check out Parkour Civilization. This new video that Ish posted. Everybody has said that it is literally the best video that has ever been posted on YouTube. Now, that is a pretty high standard to hold. So today, we're going to watch it. And we're going to see if that claim is true. Now, Ish messaged me before stream, and he said he'll be stopping by, so watch out for him in the chat. And he told me to watch out for spoilers, so don't you dare spoil it. All right, here we go.
In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
Dude, I should do this experiment with my chat, except I don't give them any iPads, and we see what happens. That would be pretty fun to watch, wouldn't it? Type 1 if you want. Smash like if you would be in that video. Sorry for pausing.
Green Paradise. The other one...
You're kidding me.
...is a barren wasteland.
Bro, I already know they're gonna turn it into, like, the fucking Greek city Colosseum and shit. They're gonna make this into goddamn Manhattan! They're gonna make it look so cool! Okay, don't spoil it. Stop typing. Everybody type 2 in the chat. So there's
Civilization Experiment.
that intro was so awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. By the way, chat, me and Ish were in a Carl Jacobs video together. He gave me a kiss.
Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my channel.
I want to be in it.
All right, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
Chat, what nation are you rooting for? Day 1.
It was the beginning of day 1, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What is this place?
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland. Hey, you guys having a good time?
No. There's nothing here. Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot.
Bro, I'm curious how long this video took to make. Like, I feel like this would take like a fucking year or 2 years. Like, chat, I can't even fathom how much effort must have gone into this video. Mainly because I don't put any effort whatsoever into my videos. W-ish, bro. W-ish.
Find anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place.
2 years! Oh my gosh, it's just in the chat. Bro, 2 years? That's crazy commitment. I could never. I could never. Also, all of you idiots that say L pause, you're so annoying, bro. Why do you even want me to react to something if you don't want me to pause it? What is the point of me even being here? You want me to just sit here and do absolutely nothing? Here, let me just put myself down here, chat, and play it. Okay. Wow.
I hate this place. I hate this place.
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging. And not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable.
Okay, I can't. That's stupid.
Like the snow biome.
Oh no. Oh!
And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Ooh, I'm not going down there.
This volcano also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
Okay.
This killed a lot of people. Now, to begin building civilizations, the players needed to find a tree.
Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big too. But, of course, it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
Did you build that entire... Ish, did you build this whole world? How did you even begin to make that? Oh my god, it's beautiful, chat. Absolutely beautiful world.
You've got to be kidding me.
Meanwhile, let's go over to Island 2.
W Island 2, bro.
Hey guys.
Wait, which island is poor and rich, chat? Is Island 2 poor or is Island 2 rich? Which one's the rich one? Oh, my team made the map. Shout out to Window Brick. I see. Very cool. That's crazy. How big is your team? Oh, number 1?
Life on Island 2 was
Island
beautiful.
2 is rich.
The
okay.
terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
Selling water? It's from the ocean. Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
No.
The people on Island
Thank you
2
for the
immediately
$2.
realized they had chosen the island of safety and wealth. You are literally a piece of gold.
Yeah.
The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery.
Yes, I am.
And you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak?
Oh, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
Hey, no. It's double carrots, triple carrots.
I don't want
say
carrots.
anything.
I want fair working conditions.
Also, because of the vast amounts of trees, people were very quickly able to craft tools that allowed them to mine underground. Hello, Saps. You doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this.
I want to see them fight. I'm sorry. Am I a bad person for that? Am I a bad person for wanting to see them kill each other? I want to see all the rich people just kill the shit out of all the poor island people. Like, they could just bum rush them right now and they wouldn't be able to stop them. Like, they could just build a bunch of boats and it would be World War II, except it would be over in 1 second. I want to see them fight. They do fight. Okay, I'm not reading the chat. Stop spoiling. No spoiling allowed. Stop pausing, you fat egg. Okay, well, Ish told me I could pause, so read it and weep, fatty.
Yeah, I'm loaded.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were very optimistic about their future. By the end of the first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
No pain, no gain.
Island 1 was still pretty far from having fully fledged civilization.
Am I crazy, or did that sound like Albert's stuff?
No pain, no gain.
Island.
Am I crazy, or was that Albert's stuff, chat? That was definitely Albert's stuff, buddy. That was 100% Albert's.
One was still pretty far from having fully fledged civilizations, but there were communities starting to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving. Remy the Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular. Bread? And you get the... What the frick? Why? Wait, is this a bread line? Yes. Oh no. I also got word that there was a small group of people who had chosen to settle in a weird location.
People at the volcano.
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano? Hey guys.
Hello.
What the f-
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the mafia.
This was Lingolini, and he had recruited about 20 people to join his Italian mafia. His goals were very simple: make friends and get rich.
Hold on, can we tell?
What if the volcano erupts, Luigi? Then what? What is this all for? It's going to erupt. The whole goddamn thing is going to... Linguini? Oh, sorry, I said it wrong, chat. Linguini. My bad. Yo, stop. Okay. You keep pausing video. Sorry, iPad kid. I don't know if you read the title of this, but the title is called Reacting to 1,000 Player Civilization, not playing the video and putting myself in the corner and adding nothing to it. Just thought you should know that. Okay, stop saying green screen, kid. All right, buddy. Okay, get out!
A little secret. We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power.
Wait!
I don't care about government.
What if the islands, like, have, like, civil wars between... Oh, I bet that's gonna happen. Chat, I bet the islands are gonna have, like, civil wars and they're gonna, like, divide into factions and stuff. Bro, this makes me want to do this. Chat, this makes me feel like a little boy again. Chat, I miss childhood. Playing with the kids in the yard with the factions.
I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Call Me Cass was the leader of about 50 people in a nation she
I
named
would be the
Cass
leader.
Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels, bakery owners, and their employees.
I want fair working conditions.
How much are you even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict.
Hey, you
What do
guys
they do?
can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition.
Why?
Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care.
What could you possibly need that much sand for? That's like the most useless block in Minecraft. I mean, obviously you can get glass, but like, why would you ever need that much glass? Like, they're doing... Okay, yeah, I know you can make glass, but why would you ever need a sandcastle? Building a sandcastle in Minecraft gotta be the most horrible idea in the entire planet. How would you even build a roof, first of all? Okay? Second, TNT? How could you... Chat, you can't make TNT out of sand, dumbass.
because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
Oh!
We're actually
Wait,
5
that's
nations
awesome.
combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization
Wait, who's
that
the
was
leader?
formed on day one when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150
One of those Minecraft characters looked a little strange.
citizens.
We're going to turn this mountain into our city currently.
Ah, okay. The Commonwealth leaders were very ambitious and wanted to
You can, dumbass? Chat, you can't make TNT out of sand. You're literally telling me lies. That's not possible. Excuse me. How is that possible, chat? Think about real life. Minecraft is based on real life. You cannot put sand together and make explosion.
make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others.
All republics fail. No democracy lasts forever. I'm calling it right now, the Commonwealth will fall apart.
Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But let's see what happens in the following days.
Okay, day 2.
As players logged back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Revy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spoon.
Does anyone...
Spoon?
Knight, I need food, I'm dying.
Yo, Spoon.
Yep.
You're private, but
I need food. God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now, this player, Spoon, was a rising leader on Island 1. He was known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spoon's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity, to further his political ambitions.
Oh, we have our first political leader, chat! Wait, what if they make like Democrats and Republicans? Oh, chat. They're gonna make like liberals and conservatives. Oh, I already know, chat. There's gonna be liberals and conservatives.
Is until...
Oh!
Oh my god.
They're attacked! Why are they killing him? Bro, he's like Julius Caesar. He got assassinated.
Who is a traitor? He was trying to assassinate Spoon.
Spoon had survived an assassination attempt, which brought him exactly the attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1.
Bro, that's literally like the story of Donald Trump. Someone tried to assassinate him and it ended up making him get elected. Bro was copying his strat. Bro was copying the strat and it worked. Damn. Oh my god, they have like a democracy hall.
People were drawn to him, and on day 2, Spoon used this leverage to establish an empire named West Helm.
Oh! He's making an empire? That's
These
so
people
awesome.
make me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly!
Even though the people of West Helm were still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody...
Chat, this looks so fun, dude. I want to do this. This looks like ridiculously fun.
tried to take my life. Someone with this face. But now, he's dead!
For the first time, it seemed like the people of Island 1 had hope.
They put his head on a fucking spike!
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Okay.
Nearly killed by some dude.
Island 1 was finally starting to develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as West Helm. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the raven, Nevermore.
And
they have cults too? Bro, this is unreal. Chat, I want to play this so bad.
Honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the volcano and covered the entire island. This lava layer ended up killing a lot of people. That said, a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environments of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh. In fact, artists...
Bro, chat, this is like Romeo and Juliet. It's like, chat... You ever seen that movie, Romeo and Juliet? It's going to be like somebody from the poor island is going to fall in love with somebody from the rich island. That chat, it's going to be like, they're going to be on like either side of the border, like trying to hold hands. I'm calling it, bro. There's going to be a love story.
On Island 1, we're already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including a few creations by our mafia leader, Lingolini. Speaking of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
Okay, how the fuck are they growing trees on the volcano? That's my question.
I just survived an assassination attempt.
What?
Yo, W Linguini, chat. My favorite character. Mamma mia! Boing!
Ooh. Mamma mia, help me, I'm getting chased. Lego likes just to take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. Yeah! But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego likes is an enemy of the mafia.
But then, during our interview... Oh wait, who's coming out over here?
What is this gangster music?
Those are people from Infernus, they're our allies.
Oh, really? Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano.
It's like the Fire Nation!
I spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves.
Bro! Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. But then, Infernus attacked.
We hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
It's the Fire Nation!
Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion, and use the volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now, speaking of invasions, on day 2, the Cass Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Guys,
gosh.
I think we're under attack.
Oh my gosh.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
Ow!
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
Immigrants in Minecraft! This video is so peak, bro.
You're not here to invade, I swear. We're not here to invade you, we promise.
Why are y'all here? You must.
But I didn't do anything, I just followed them.
You brought them all, you
didn't do anything. Okay. The leader of the migrants, a player named 3Below0, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off.
The migrants!
What's going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear. Now, on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago, or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle, with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch named Jophiel.
The red stands for the underground.
How does one become a monarch out of thin air?
The green for plain.
Down with Infernus? Whoa, chat! Is my chat starting to be involved in the war? Okay, relax, okay? We're not that far into the story yet.
And the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry
Thank you,
blossom
Hunt,
trees
for the
and
10!
was the home of a small nation called Barbie Land. What is this?
Life in plastic?
Oh, God.
Barbie Land! Nah, everybody should kill them. Attack Barbie Land.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And lastly, the southern island was big, but also extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps. As a result, nobody really
There's gonna be like a tribe that lives there.
wanted to stay
The
there.
jungle
Although I
people.
did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no
Hey,
roof.
hold your horses there, cowboy. It's
Oh!
Saps was one of the few
Thank you, Cruz, for the $50. W. Cruz.
players who chose not to join
Thanks,
any
Cruz.
civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama. Still, he made lots of friends across Island 2, his best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Cast Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
Oh?
We are blessed to live where we live.
They're like saying prayers to the Minecraft gods.
And we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened. We are the light.
What?
We are Luminara.
Yo, thank you for the $2.
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators, the inventors. See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island.
Oh my god, is he going to invade? Or, wait, is he friendly? Or is he going to attack? Also, chat, I feel like the Commonwealth is too powerful. They're going to try and want more power at some point. They're going to take over the other factions.
He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace.
What? Oh my god. That's so awesome, bro. The Spoods are gonna... Nah, chat, I feel like the Spoods are gonna kill all the rich people, though. Not gonna lie.
But it wouldn't be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry.
Death to Island 2!
Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
Bro thinks he's like the anime boss.
As Day 2 came to an end, tensions were rising, both within nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next.
Day 3. Oh my gosh. What's going on in Island 1?
Back in Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al-Karasina.
Karasina, my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Lego likes just to take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him.
So to be clear, Lego Likes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates. You could probably guess how this ends.
Yo, Lego Zanga's here.
So this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
He's gonna die.
Ooh. They're boiling him! Oh no! Oh my gosh! The Al-Karasina pirates had killed Lego Likes, but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Lego Likes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today. So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes.
What we expect.
All right. Well, I'll go.
Is that Perry the Platypus? We gotta let Noble Bucky win. We gotta make Noble Bucky rise to the occasion, chat. Shut the fuck up. It's not very nice. 37? Okay, why are you still counting my pauses? You guys let me talk.
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Thank you,
Day 1 was
TTV.
horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor Spood was still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted.
Dude, Spood's gonna get assassinated, chat. He's for sure gonna get assassinated. He is 100% going to get assassinated
by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Emperor Spood had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
When Emperor Spood left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Oh, there's tension rising on the island.
We need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats, follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm late.
Deserved?
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization.
Dude, I'm calling it right now. Benji and Spood, they're going to have a power struggle, all right? Classic historical reference. Benji is going to try to kill Spood. I'm calling it, Chad. I'm calling it.
Called Elysium.
I don't care about beanstalk. Shut up.
On day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1.
Cross my name after this. This is without rhyme or reason.
Why is this music so good?
Living in the water.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single mushroom cat.
All right, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do?
Ish is basically God in this scenario. He could just like kill all of them with the snap of his fingers. He could just like spawn lava in and burn their house.
There it is.
All right.
We can kill it for leather!
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westholme's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first,
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
See, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina Pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Lingolini Mafia. Oh, yes, they're waiting.
Hello, I'm looking for Mario.
Hello, it's me. Ooh, mamma mia! It looks like a small brain. It sure looks like a Lego lights.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cults would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mistake.
Okay, that is the Fire Nation, Chad. That is literally the Fire Nation, bro. They're the Fire Nation. They're the bad guys. We all know, everyone knows the Fire Nation is the bad guys. Look at that. You cannot look at that base and tell me they're not the bad guys, bro. You cannot tell me they are not the bad guys. Steak, what are your predictions? I think for the Island 2 of the rich people, I feel like there's going to be a massive war. I feel like Island 1 is going to come together, but not Island 2.
Mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters.
Wait, maybe I'm wrong.
As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1. At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
Chat, who are you cheering for? Island 1 or Island 2? I kind of want Island 1 to win. I kind of want Island 1 to win. The Commonwealth, back in Island 2. Uh-oh. Oh!
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth. They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided
Hey, you're
to
the
blow it
$5.
up.
I thought we were moving.
What?
You idiot!
I'm moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power. See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
I'm telling you, bro, the Commonwealth is going to go through a civil war. The power between them is too much. Okay, the Commonwealth is going to attack each other. I am calling it, bro. I'm calling it, chat. I'm right.
It's ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need
It's
about
true.
50 people, and he has like, barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and
Thank you,
disarray,
Bean Squad.
Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition.
Uh-oh.
Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
This is so funny, chat. They have a whole, like, functioning society.
Really focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the
Is that the Riddler? What the hell is he doing in here?
building inspector did get a little power hungry. What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Hours because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens took matters into their own hands.
Uh-oh. They killed him!
Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Caste Coalition, and Tricolor. Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city.
Oh
my gosh. This is big.
That's actually sick.
People didn't really know that much about Jofiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1. That said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So, Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting.
Bro, someone needs to do this in Roblox somehow. Like, not like the same thing, but like, they need to make like some... Dude, that'd be so funny. Oh my god, this is such a good video, by the way, Chad. This might be one of my favorite videos I've seen on YouTube.
The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux.
Yeah, I gotta agree with them. That bridge is a mistake, bruh. That bridge is gonna be big mistake. Big mistake.
Flux, what's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says. We need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because this meeting was the most important event yet on Island 2, Jofiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation. Saps, where are you going?
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited, I'm terrified.
Dude, that guy actually has so much aura for being chosen as the leader. W-Saps, Chad, W-Saps. I mean, Chad, the amount of aura required to just be chosen for that role, gotta give it to him.
I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Welcome, Lee. Okay, who is that guy? He looks like the guy from Star Wars, the general.
We at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks, it's great.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Oh,
I can agree.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
That's a good start.
Oh.
But if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
Chat, I just got chills. I just got goosebumps on my arms. I believe in society again.
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1.
Good idea.
Basically,
Good
we're
idea,
ready for an
bruh.
attack, but we try our best to prevent it.
W idea.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous. Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what.
Come on, Flux.
And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them. Food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
No.
He might.
They would
have
never.
a point.
Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys, Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal, to kill us and take our resources. If they decide to attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Are you
whoa.
crazy?
Watch, this is
You plan to
ridiculous.
kill What's crazy, Joe Field, is you leading all of us to our death.
Oh my
That is
You
too
have
much.
to
We
listen to
can't
me.
do that.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Flux,
Hold on, we can't do that. That's crazy.
What is
Nah, chat. Flux is a dictator, bro. He's a dictator, bro. Flux is a dictator. Flux is like Napoleon, bro. Wait, Napoleon was a good guy. He's like one of the Mongols, chat. He's Genghis Khan.
happening?
All right, everyone. We can't fight. Let's just vote. All in
Democracy!
favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Aye. Oh. Nobody wants to.
All in favor of sending aid to Island
Yes! Yes. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Chat. That's good. That's good. Okay, they're gonna get 8. Wait, but how do they get 8 if the barrier is there?
Meanwhile, at West Helm, I ran into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh my god. So you remember this guy?
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
You're joking.
There in Wasteland Island.
What?
Want to see? Let's go. And no resources to speak of, except a wooden tree.
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor Spoon, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens. He believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
West Helm took us in.
What?
And gave us a little home.
Bro, that's
Even
so
though Emperor
awesome.
Spoon was a chaotic figure, West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian. And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished, will play a major role in West Helm's justice system.
Chat, I think Island 1 might be able to defeat Island 2. They all are, like, they're so locked in. I think they got it, bro.
That said, Emperor Spoon was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
we need a best representative.
Never mind. Never
Our final
mind.
goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean...
Come on, Spoon.
Benji and the other leaders were
I like
concerned that
Spoon.
Emperor Spoon is unstable
Long live Spoon!
and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spoon was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify. But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spoon on their side, so they didn't know what to do.
Island 1, well, here we are.
Come on!
Thank you, Spoon, for all your support.
You're welcome! I'm the best!
Glory to West Helm.
Bro, this is unreal. This is so funny.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to
Cinna? Cinna is in this? Okay.
begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover directly over the volcano.
Bro, she's literally the Fire Nation, bro. She's literally the Fire Nation, bro. She's literally the Fire Nation. Like, she is literally Azula from the Fire Nation, bro. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it.
Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions.
Just build a giant rock wall right above the volcano. It's very simple.
Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If you really value the volcano...
She's literally the queen of the Fire Nation. She's literally the queen of the Fire Nation from Avatar, bro. Do you hear her? She's literally going to make she's going to make them all die.
We need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it?
That's crazy.
Lingolini, meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
Deep
under the ground.
Dude, W Luigi.
Like a Goombas.
Lingolini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Hold on, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite. It was the single secret advantage that Island 1 had.
Bro, Mario's gonna ruin it all because he's gonna take all of it for himself when he could share with the island and they could all become stronger, but instead he's gonna hoard all of it. That's not good. That's not good, chat. Holy crap, my bladder is about to explode.
And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus.
Infernus knew?
Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But Lingolini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus...
The cracks are forming. The cracks are forming. The cracks are forming.
This was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return. So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything.
Down with Infernus!
Lingolini's hope was that Infernus never asked for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble. That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Okay.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore.
Okay, what
there
about...
There was only one holdout.
Infernus.
This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named...
The Covenant are the bad guys in Halo, by the way.
Turntap.
That cannot be a coincidence.
How are you elected exactly? By vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they drowning this guy?
He's gonna die.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenant. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
No, don't go to Sidefall.
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason. It's not for profit, okay?
Sidefall ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, "The lava is rising," just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today, he had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island.
He found an ancient city.
Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
An ancient city.
Meanwhile, while, the people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace. But not everyone agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war. As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
Flux is gonna, dude, I'm calling it right now. Flux is gonna he's gonna betray them. He's gonna come back for revenge. I don't care that there's a new Paley video, by the way, stop saying that.
I spoke with Legacy, a
Type
citizen
1
of Luminara.
if you're in the chat. I want to see something.
Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
Wait, that's
Despite all
actually
the chaos,
so cool.
Sap still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Saps, these two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, unloaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
Uh-oh. 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 Dude, what is this GTA? Oh no. Oh no.
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
They're gonna get assassinated, aren't they? Oh my god. They're gonna... Huh?
Seraphim! What are you doing?
What? No way. The second in command of Tricolor had just killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
What?
Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen. They killed Jofiel. Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader.
Back at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So, for the...
There's gonna be an island-wide manhunt, bro. W betrayal. W storytelling. There's gonna be... Dude, Chad, I don't know. This might be the start of the downfall of Island 2. I feel like Island 2 is gonna fall apart from that very... It's like the butterfly effect. That situation is going to make everybody lose trust in leadership. And it's going to be the beginning of the end.
Sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
What is that? Seraphim? They're going to their secret bunker? Yep. Day 5. Okay. Oh, is that how much people are in each level? Okay, so there's 468 people on Island 2, 392 on Island 1.
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina Pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh, no. He doesn't know the lava layer's there.
No! No! I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think I'm...
Oh my god.
With world leaders dying left and right, the media had plenty to report on.
The media?
The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're number one because we actually report the truth.
What the fuck is this? They have media companies? We're number one because we actually report the truth. No way, that's awesome.
Unlike that bozo sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1. But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested.
It's always the Fire Nation, chat. It's always the Fire Nation, bro. It's always the Fire Nation. But that building is actually so sick, though.
Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano. And this news spread all across the island.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
This was a disaster for Infernus and the Linguolini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of netherites to themselves. Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernus. And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite.
Oh no! Oh no!
Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat. Oh my god. The island order is falling apart. There's going to be a civil war, bro. There's going to be a civil war in both islands at this point. Oh my god.
Take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not. Now with netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field, but the volcano people are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
Oh my god,
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully.
Oh no! Oh no!
We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
Steak, get ready? What am I getting ready for?
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jophiel.
Even though I was just a farmer.
They're having a funeral, even though I was just a farmer.
No, you still made me film for it.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim. And
I don't know if I trust Saps, chat. I liked him at first, but I feel like he has like this look in his eye.
Discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops. Now, after Jophiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth.
W Commonwealth.
But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Ahmed's vote is worth the same as mine.
What island do you think is going to win? I feel like Island 1 is going to clutch it up, honestly. Netherite? Bro, if they can clutch it with the netherite, they gotta figure out how to divide it though.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well, oh my god.
Oh my god!
Wolfram's dead.
What? We just witnessed murder!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments. This Commonwealth citizen went to the Cass Coalition to complain to Cass directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Cass Coalition thrived.
Dude, the Cass Coalition is going to take over the island.
But they did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implies like
Wood Daddy? I wonder what he does.
get paid.
Is he not getting paid?
Skip out on work.
You hear this woman?
Earlier, What Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbie Land. So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the cast coalition. He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you.
You're so far up.
You have to get closer to the ground.
Bro just
Now,
died.
because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps' meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their way.
Oh no. Something crazy is gonna happen at this meeting, I already know. Chat, I don't know, man. I don't know. Island 2 is starting to fall apart. I can see the cracks. I can see the cracks, especially when Joe Phil died. I can see the cracks forming.
As the leaders and representatives arrived, there was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting. Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quotes, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Dude, why is villain music playing?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
He's the villain. He is literally the villain, Chad. He's the villain of this story.
So, you got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look, we can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
He's gonna kill them all!
What do you mean, has to go?
Has to go. Removed. And I'm done waiting. It's gonna happen today.
Bro, chat, this is him right now. This is Flux. This is Flux looking over the island, waiting, preparing for his villain arc to begin.
Leaders, welcome.
Thank you all for coming.
What if he planted bombs? No way. That would be legendary.
We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way.
What?
I told Seraphim to kill Jofield.
What?
And today, we will finish the job!
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
I would like to bring you to the table. If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Aye.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
Alright, so I have something to say. Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofield by Seraphim is any way connected?
Guys!
Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing?
He's gonna kill them all.
I have reasons to believe that leaders are not safe.
He's gonna kill them all.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I also don't think the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
What is he gonna do?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him. But if you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
What just happened? What happened? I didn't do that.
Oh my god!
Why is there
secret trap.
Is this all a setup? Saps, where's Saps? Where did he go? Did Saps do this? Wait, Saps? We have to find him.
Put him down! Kill him! Kill Saps!
That is the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. That is literally the most insane thing that I've ever seen. What the hell? Those nerds made a fucking cave spike. Oh, chat. Dude, Flux framed Saps. Oh my god. Okay, what the heck is happening on Island 1?
It was a new day, and Island 2 was in shock. On day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jofiel, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this.
That is so fucking badass. Dude, Flux is like the most evil villain. Oh my god.
He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan. But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island. The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Our leader's dead. Who's gonna rise to the power, chat? Who is going to rise and take power?
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed. Oh!
What a Tricolor.
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps. And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be. With that, all the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Caste Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all. They framed him!
If you had to betray one person to save thousands,
they framed him!
Would you do that?
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands will finally fall. Both islands now have 1 day to prepare.
What the hell is Saps gonna do? How is he going to escape? What? The whole entire island hates him. Saps is gonna have to go to Island 1. That's actually nuts. Free my boy Saps.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined...
Oppenheimer! No fucking way!
...to take out Barbie Land, because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
I'm building a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried...
Oppenheimer's building a nuclear bomb!
Testing his nuke, it went up, and up, and up, and was never seen again.
How do you even build a nuclear bomb in Minecraft? What the hell? Bro, chat, you couldn't even write this script. This is ridiculous. What the fuck?
Now, Day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
Oh! Come on! Don't jump!
Thank you, Jake.
What? I didn't do anything.
I blame Ish.
Meanwhile, at Elysium,
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald. The mushroom cow, Gerald, has been stolen.
How do you even steal a cow?
Let's go!
There they all go. Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Is poison fatal?
So his customers had instead started buying their food from another player named Dinosurf. That is, until...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It was Remy!
Permanently closed. All food is now at... Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosurf? Anyway, on Day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete. Yeah! What do you plan on using this arena for?
Do I actually have to say legally?
No?
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed, but that's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular leader who got things done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one. There has been a small but coordinated secret revolution growing in West Helm, with aim...
I'm telling you, chat, he's literally Julius Caesar, bro. He's literally Julius Caesar. He's gonna get betrayed. They're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him. They're going to work against him and destroy him.
...to overthrow and murder Spood. The two leading figures are West Helm citizen Ramsay and West Helm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Colosseum, not knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane!
The first part of their plan was to take out Spood's second in command, a player named Oo. Second in command down. But Ramsay was immediately chased down by West Helm's army.
You could have made something happen, man.
Oh my god, that's actually crazy.
With Ramsay dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time before Spood finds out about his plans.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm.
Oh my god. Bro, is he gonna survive? Is he gonna survive or is he gonna get assassinated? There's no way. They're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him!
Glory to West Helm!
Glory to West Helm! Glory to West Helm!
Glory to West Helm. Glory to West Helm!
Now, before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Kill the Fire
Keep all
Nation!
your weapons holstered at all times unless you...
Please keep all your weapons holstered. Bro, what if somebody kills all the... Dude, all the leaders getting assassinated in Island 2 was actually the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with West Helm's representative and Spood's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus's job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernus was asked the big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
Come on, Cinna!
It is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, trade, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh.
I agree.
Oh, wow. Now, Lingolini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
No way!
Yes! Hell yes! Preach!
Soon, people started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land.
Fire Nation. Down with the Fire Nation! They must be destroyed. Seneca is too powerful, chat. She needs to be taken out. We need somebody who's more friendly towards the other factions. Fire Nation, bro. Down with the Fire Nation. Because if they all share the netherite and they do it all together, they can beat the other island. But they need to work together.
We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Lingolini went even further.
On the day 1, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Oh, better boots, man.
Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next 2-3 days.
I doubt it. No, that's sci-fi propaganda.
That's
propaganda.
And so, after even more discussion, Westhelm made a final plea.
We have a representative from
every
single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now,
kill her. Literally, kill her!
It's a no.
So, Lingolini made a big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus, and we will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
Bad idea!
Seneca's leaving?
Great.
Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
Bro, Travis, I know it's so good.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
Oh. Bro, Seneca's gonna be the death of all of them.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
I'm screwed. What am I supposed to do?
Bro left and lives in the jungle now. Bro became one with the jungle. That's actually crazy. Everybody's trying to kill him. What would you even do at that point?
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial.
I'm innocent.
Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call Me Cass, and of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. There we go. To the world, this looked like
Dude, these world leaders need more security. What are they doing? You idiots! The chat, they need like security details around them at all times. Like, come on. Oh my god.
And another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1. In fact, the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
You gotta admit, bro, Flux is like literally a genius, bro. He's like an evil genius. He's literally like an evil genius. Flux kind of like, dude, he's literally like the evil genius of this story. He's so smart.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara Bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working. Now, the Cass Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on Day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops. Although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
Bro,
I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Good!
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
I want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saporada to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed.
A trial is, bro's gonna have like the biggest trial of the entire nation.
Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
Whoa!
But first...
Down in the mine, we've all been searching for something. Down in the mines,
why is it up here? Oh! Moving the warden up. No. No, they're not.
Wait. Why are they never on the ground?
They're bringing it to the surface.
Why?
up and down, down.
Why?
Wait, they made it rising lava?
Down in the mine.
So remember that, bro, they're agents of chaos. They're literally trying to create chaos. That's actually so genius. They named it Rising Lava. Oh my god, they're trying to create chaos within the island. Bastards.
That discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft. Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic. The lava is not rising, but this is just as dangerous. The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations. Oh my god. Dude, how is anyone gonna stop this? Until eventually it got to West Helm. But the West Helm army was ready.
Oh my god!
Ready? Aim! Fire!
Oh, bro, I can't wait for the war, chat. The war is gonna be crazy.
Come on! Oh my gosh! Welcome to last helm.
Oh, they're gonna kill it! Bro, Cadastro is gonna become a war hero. That's actually crazy. Bro, the warden should have been on Island 2. Oh, the trial!
The defendant Saporata is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Elk, and the murder of our very own Coraline. I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling.
What?
Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor, Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saporata.
Oh my god.
And
bro, he's getting
built
framed!
the meeting hall with that seat.
It was Saps.
Don't you see?
You killed
Oh,
our
trap.
leaders. You destroyed our island. May your death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
What is bro even gonna say?
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200. Gotoga, Hive Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Hold on.
When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap.
No!
I find that rather interesting.
What about it?
The trap too.
Well,
Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders.
No!
And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Saps, is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision.
He's done. They're gonna kill him.
Judge
They're gonna kill him.
Find Saporata.
They're gonna kill him.
Guilty on all counts.
Yes.
Saps is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately.
Executed. Oh, that's it.
Is he gonna escape? Imagine if he escaped. It's rigged! It's rigged! He doesn't deserve this. Wait, maybe he's gonna water bucket clutch.
Wait, is he running? No way. No way. Fall damage.
got away.
Bodyguards.
He escaped, man.
Did he actually get away?
You gotta be kidding me. No!
He escaped again. Bro, he's probably so depressed. No way he got away, bro.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. Murderer.
What?
Disgrace to all of the island.
Saps, why did you do this?
Oh my god. How did he actually get away? He actually survived. Dude, now they're all gonna, like, it's gonna be a manhunt. That was crazy clutch. Crazy clutch. Dude, this is so annoying. This stupid line right here. Dude, it's gonna break!
Dropping soon.
Yeah, I think so.
It was day 7, which means the border had officially dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
Is this Island 1?
Whoa.
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2. They're taking the sheep. But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
We're probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the 2 islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other. Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
Aww.
This is amazing! We've linked Island 1 and Island 2.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared. It became very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
The water isn't boiling.
That said, at the beginning of day 7, Lingolini made a big decision.
Oh no. Oh no, Mario's gonna fucking ruin everything, isn't he?
He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
See, this is much more organized than Island 1.
After yesterday's netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini went far away and settled in the Cass Coalition.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys, like, violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Cass Coalition. That said, the Cass Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
We are gathered here today.
Did I just see Wood Mommy? Wood Mommy?
The cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
Okay, calm down.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in shambles. Saps' trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth, which at one point was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work, until
Uh-oh.
One of the people who moved in was Knight Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. So as long as Spood doesn't find us, we should be okay.
He's gonna cause a war. I'm calling it, chat. He's gonna cause a war. He's definitely gonna cause a war.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping from his trial, although his spirits were quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1.
Oh.
But it wouldn't be so easy. Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected.
The bridge!
He's trying to use the bridge.
They're gonna see him! Oh, they're gonna see him.
No way. No way.
Oh! Oh my god.
What the heck? What are you doing, bro?
Island 1.
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1.
Oh my god. Oh my god,
Saps, meanwhile,
Saps!
quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island, although what happened next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Whoa. You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic civilization on Island 1.
How was the trip?
I ran across the giant bridge that Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
That's actually crazy, bro. The Covenant is a lot stronger than I thought.
Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant. Turntap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army, but then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission. Turntap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2, but not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
Linguini betrayed us, humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday,
I told you, chat. I told you the Fire Nation. I told you. I freaking told you that the Fire Nation was gonna ruin it. I told you the Fire Nation. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. I told you. I fucking told you.
Linguini had opened up the volcano for netherite mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Linguini had now moved out of the volcano, Sinica felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Linguini had done, and Sinica wanted revenge. Oh! They're killing the entire mafia.
Another one down, baby!
Oh my god. Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Sinica's bidding wasn't just because she'd let them mine for netherite before anyone else, but because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Linguini so publicly betrayed Infernus. They found him.
Hey!
It's Mario! Bro, come on, Mario, get out of there!
You don't ever talk about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go!
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
Oh, they've got him. They've got him.
No! Mario! Mario's gone. Mamma mia!
The Covenant had massacred the Langolini Mafia.
Mamma mia!
Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done.
The Covenant. Chat, is the crap, bro. The cracks are forming, chat. The cracks are forming. Everything's about to fall. Everything's gonna descend into chaos. Okay.
Howdy, Flux. Oh.
Flux needs to die, bro.
You got some
Look at all of them.
fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died. Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed, because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially—
That's actually so sad, bro. Poor Saps, chat. F in the chat for Saps. I wonder how he's gonna, like... Chat, who's gonna win? Saps or Flux? Because it's those two.
Especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill on sight. We hunted him down the other day. We
Yeah.
couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parrot, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not gonna do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
Not for long. Not for long.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind.
Oh no.
But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jofiel, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jofiel hit us pretty hard.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of
Who the
Alpha
heck is
Lionel.
Freshman 3327?
The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with. And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved.
Who?
Saps knew that it was only
Wasn't Saps! God, bro. Come on.
a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head.
gonna have to
So
leave.
Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Spoon! Oh, this is fire.
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh no.
Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground. Neutral ground.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Oh my god.
Good call.
Saps and his crew then entered the capital.
Can I speak
There's
to the glorious leader of West?
They have a receptionist. What is this video, bro? This video is ridiculous. So good, bro.
Tell him, please.
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Spood.
Hello. The Covenant leader brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps.
Yeah.
You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately, Spood rejected Saps' request for a meeting because Spood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates.
Oh! Bro, I feel so bad for Saps.
Although when he arrived, things felt a little off.
Now, since you're here, you have to drop all your gear.
Oh, well, about that. Wherever you think is the safe option, at the end of the day, I don't want any
Oh no!
killed for something.
No, no, no!
But then, suddenly...
Yeah.
Need to leave?
Oh. Run, Saps! Run, run!
Where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head.
God.
So he told Saps to run.
What's going on?
1 sec. You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Bro, dude, that's so... Everyone is out to get Sap. That's so sad. He didn't even do anything. Dude, I feel so bad for him, chat. Poor guy, bro. Everybody's trying to kill him for the stacks.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own or like just... Here, I'll explain to you honestly. Like, just come on.
No.
It's hard to trust people right now, so I'm putting a lot of faith into you.
He's gonna kill him.
This is so suspicious.
He's gonna kill him.
As Saps ran, he pondered his choices.
He's gonna
Either
kill
he
him.
puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Run. Yeah. Okay, he ran away. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
It's all alone.
That's so
Saps
sad,
then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust.
They're all after him.
He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead.
How is he gonna prove himself? Like, how do you even prove himself? Chat, like, literally everybody hates him. It's all because of Flux. They just want the reward. I know. Go to Infernus is a last ditch. He could try, but I feel like Infernus would kill him. The Fire Nation is not respectful.
And so he ventured into the snow. And started collecting blocks. Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won. There's just no point anymore.
On day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by. And he planned to jump off. But he didn't.
That's actually so
If I
sad.
have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Oh! Yes! Absolute cinema! Oh my god. Dude, he has to kill Flux. He has to kill him. Oh my god.
Welcome everyone! Today we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death.
What?
Linnet, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dinosaur. Ready, set, fight!
Oh.
Remy!
Here they go! Look at that swing! Wait, some guy jumped in!
This is unreal! Dude, Remy killed him. Bro, this is not real. They built a whole ass Coliseum, dude. They built a whole entire Coliseum.
Remy the Rat had won his duel in the Coliseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself. He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor Spood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't really know. What is the point of it?
Bro, there's no point of an aqueduct in Minecraft. Dude, I kind of chat. Spood is kind of growing on me, man. I like him. I like him. I like Spood. I hope Spood lives. I want Saps to take out Flux, too. That needs to happen. It would be absolute cinema.
Anything. We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Spood's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spood had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Spood immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to West Helm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spood's request.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They stick their talk.
And so Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth.
The cracks, chat. The cracks. They're forming. The cracks are forming!
The whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with West Helm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jovial's grave, and had stolen Jovial's head.
Hey Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island
A grave robber?
2. It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth.
W Cass!
The very existence of the Cass Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who were mostly cheese merchants and called themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese, but el queso!
What?
Since the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land...
Ish, I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What?
What? On day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Ish, consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8,
Dude, where is Saps right now? Where is he? Also, it's crazy how different it is at this point in the video, and we're only on day 8. Like, at the beginning, we had the whole Commonwealth, and now everyone is just spread out. There's no more, like, togetherness. And I think it's going to be the cause of bad things.
Luminara had told all of the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today.
Oh, there he is.
But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama: the murder of Lingolini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Lingolini Mafia.
Bro. It's actually nuts.
Going back to Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and
that's gonna be the cause of the war, chat. Spood and all of his power hungriness is gonna be the cause of the war. I'm telling you right now. Also, I have to pee so bad. 1 second. Oh! Oh! Spood! Spood! Stop saying L-vape. Stop saying L-vape. All right. Yep, here we go with the L-vapes. Here we go with the L-vapes.
maybe launching a counterattack on Westhelm. So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have everyone's support.
Spood's kind of smart, I can't lie. He's kind of like a very... He's like Julius Caesar, bro. He's literally Julius Caesar.
And Spood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the Westhelm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Can we make a deal? We're running out of time.
Saps is back. And Turntap's here too for some reason. This is interesting. Because the Covenant had brought Saps to Westhelm yesterday, Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
You can turn the sun.
Long live Saps! Long live Saps!
Paint the moon in blood. If we can do what we do best, we're not done.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Fluxion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Lingolini situation. So Spood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2.
Bro, chat, I can't even lie. This is the best video, bro. Everyone who was saying this is the best video, y'all were right. This is so good, bro. This is so good. Somebody needs to do something like this for Roblox. But you can't really. Everyone on Roblox is too weird. They can't work together like this. It's so good, chat. Like, literally, 10 out of 10. Like, I'm watching a movie right now. I'm literally watching a movie.
Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
Thank you, Shadow, for the 2.
Oh, so you turned the sun away. How could you be so cruel? Ooh, hey. You wrapped the moon in ice. That's not nice. Not nice.
To begin the meeting, Spood first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminar to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Spood's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with Westhelm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 Spood.
This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince him after telling his story?
I think he might.
Bro, I can't believe Saps actually got on their side. Bro, Saps was about to, like, end himself. But he had this crazy arc. Bro, W Saps, bro. He was about to end it all. But bro came back. Bro came back.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
It's ironic because Saps, so Flux tried to use Saps to ruin everything, but Saps ended up uniting the entirety of Island 1. I wonder what's going to happen to Island 2 at this point.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
against the corruption in Island 2, which is.
But who?
What does that? What does
we
that
are
mean?
not
That's vague. What does that
Are
mean?
we going to
corruption?
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago...
Oh no!
What the...
Oh no!
What is this? About 15 members of the West Helm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions.
What?
Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
You're being rushed here to pressure.
What were they
We're
doing?
going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah,
True.
After even more deliberation and after even more time passed.
Excuse me, I have to say something important. The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from West Helm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2.
What?
In the next, 5 minutes. I do not know.
What are you talking?
Emperor Spood had grown impatient. After Spider informed him that progress was stalling, Spood had decided to send a squadron of the West Helm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Night Arcturus.
Oh! Oh my god!
They're almost
Oh
there,
my
I
god!
think.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
Where are they going?
With their first plan failing, West Helm went to plan B.
Oh no.
Shield wall.
What the?
What's happening?
Oh my god. There's a
They're
war.
forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone bail, bail.
The West Helm squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation. West Helm then went around, searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Night Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
Where is he? Yeah, the Commonwealth's dead. But
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition.
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Yeah.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. Or what?
Oh. You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps' place? And why is he gathering blocks?
You go to show Cass.
Dude, they caught Flux. The downfall of Flux. Bro, chat, there's nothing I want to see more than Flux get utterly executed by everybody. That's all I want. Is that so much to ask? I want him dead. I want him dead! I want him to die! Down with Flux! Everyone say it. Down with Flux! Down with Flux.
What do you think?
Interesting. You know what? Go show this to Tricolor. And probably also Hyperion.
I'm on it.
A citizen of the Cass Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence. But for some people, it did raise some questions.
Yes! Sap's arc! Sap's arc is coming. Dude. Chat, the Sap's arc. The Sap's arc, bro. Please, dude. Please, bro. Oh my god.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is and who he can really trust. See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up.
Where is
When
this
Spoon
going?
invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own.
The Fire Nation! Cinna!
Earlier yesterday, Queen Seneca had found out that Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingolini.
Oh, the downfall of Cinna. It's over. It's over. Down with Seneca! Down with the Fire Nation!
This is why Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingolini's head.
Let this be a lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcano.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion...
If everyone is against them, then we are not going to...
Benji's dead! Benji's dead!
What? Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died.
Oh no.
And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingolini.
What? Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingolini.
Why?
At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingolini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island. But he ended up seriously regretting this decision, so he told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life. Now, because Benji had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium and instead focused on
Bro, Benji sacrificed himself to save his people. That's absolute cinema. He sacrificed himself to save his people. God damn.
Furnace.
W
I don't know
Elysium.
about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux was representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea. So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus.
Oh my god.
Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Oh no.
We know about the assassinations, all right?
Oh,
what assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
Yes.
Being possibly responsible for the death of Jovial in any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to the trial and prove that you're correct, which I believe
This
you
is
are,
an
okay?
outrage against Luminara. I cannot believe that you would accuse me of...
Bro, chat, why does this guy remind me of Parlo? I don't know why. He sounds exactly like him.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
So if you were guilty, and run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial?
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both not...
Fine, I will go, but this is an outrage.
Alright, let's go.
We're gonna remember.
We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by Tricolor.
Chad, this might be one of the best. Like, I am enjoying this stream so much. Send me more videos like this.
He's like stopping every few seconds.
This is actually insane.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until...
Oh, shit. Who's that?
Oh, hey, what is this?
Yes!
What? Wait, Flux is getting away? It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty.
He's literally an evil genius. He is literally an evil genius, bro. He's so smart. Absolute cinema.
When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next move.
Legacy.
Little sis is live.
Yeah? We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Bro, Flux is a menace!
Oh, that's tough. Alright.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux had automatically become the leader of Luminara.
Donald Trump!
Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
Dude,
yesterday, Emperor Spoon had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempt to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spoon had received a message from a player named Addison27 who wanted to sell Joe Fuel's head in exchange for netherite. Spoon accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
W Spoon!
Show us
They
the head.
stripped him down.
There it is.
Oh, no.
Give it right now.
I got it.
Now, this actually led to an alliance between West Helm and Tricolor, the first ever multi-island alliance, and a strategic move by Spoon to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth. Later, Spoon also
I feel like Spoon is gonna take over the whole entire civilization.
visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that?
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant.
Why?
This is because they believed Turntap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that Turntap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, Turntap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him. In fact, the reason Turntap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation. Anyway, now that Turntap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which Turntap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger.
Come on,
but before he and Spoon could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here, you're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
Oh, shit.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Oh my god.
Come here.
Oh
Please,
my god.
Let's have a talk.
Oh my god, oh my god,
Are
oh my god.
you a friend of this criminal behind you?
No.
Could you guys come inside?
Oh boy.
Dude, Saps needs to run, bro. Saps gotta run. Saps just gotta run. Get out. Get far away from them.
Here we go.
Oh no.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade.
Oh no.
You give me Saparada,
Oh no.
and the Commonwealth gives you Knight Arcturus.
Oh my god!
Oh wow.
Spood is gonna do it. 100% Spood's gonna do it.
RT for Zaps. I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us take Saparada now, and then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait,
type
so
1
you're
if you're
saying
watching.
You know where he is. It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he did.
They should make Sap and Arcturus fight. That would be the most cinematic experience of all time.
Okay.
We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at.
Thank you for the
Look,
ones.
he comes
just wanted
back
to make
every
sure
now
y'all
and
are
then.
still watching.
We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me.
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal.
Oh my god.
Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada. They'll all declare war on you, and this will be the end of West Helm.
No. Spood! Come on, Spood. Do the right thing.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate, you expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really
He's not innocent.
W Spood! W Spood! W Spood! Guys, I know my sister is lying. I'll look at it after this.
Get out. now.
W Spood. Spood is such a Chad, bro. Spood has balls of steel. Bro, I'm telling you, Spood has the biggest balls of anyone in this. Like, god damn, Spood. God bless you. W Spood. Absolute cinema. Spood's actually like a goat for that. God.
Soon, it would be time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because Seneca had told everyone that she actually planned to attend.
Okay, Cinna.
As such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy. But Saps getting attacked. Oh no. Oh boy, Sap's getting attacked again. The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
We're not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were
Oh my god, dude, it's actually crazy. This is not real, bro. This is so awesome.
refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is
Thank you for the $10, Mr. Ratman. I'm doing great.
saying outside or nothing. They're not going in.
Oh my
And as
God.
expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Come inside.
These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun and things were already out of control. And then... Someone's setting up dripstone.
No! No! Sap! How did they not notice that? What are your predictions for the end? Bro, they're gonna kill Sap, and all hell is going to break loose. The islands are going to fall into chaos. By the way, Ish, this is the best thing I have ever seen in my life. Chat, did he die or did he avoid it? I like potatoes. Thank you for the $10, Mr. Ratman. Chat, nah. Saps never dies.
Right.
Turn tap!
And like that.
Turn tap died! Not Sap! Oh my god, yes!
Turntap was dead, killed by two disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
Run. They're trying to kill us.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle.
L Fire Nation, bro. Down with the Fire Nation! Dude, where are the waterbenders, bro? We gotta take her out. We have to take her out, bro. She is gonna be the cause, chat. I'm telling you. We're gearing up for a war. Alright? We're gearing up for a world war. There's no more togetherness, bro. The island is in chaos. And it's about to get worse.
Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone.
Dude, tyrant!
Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis. It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting.
No!
Now, of course, Spood suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command, Spider, had an idea.
let me go instead.
Oh, Spider.
Let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
You're a hero, Spider.
Glory to Westhelm.
This is like Lord of the Rings, bro. What the hell? Glory to Westhelm. Bro's gonna sacrifice himself. He's gonna die for sure. Actually, I don't know. Do you think they'll kill him? Why would they start a war?
These guys are all waiting for something to happen.
They did kill him.
Oh my god. This is it.
Spider! What if, while Spood's army is attacking, Infernus takes back... What if Infernus attacks Spood while they're least expecting it? What if Infernus takes Westhelm?
Wait, what? Where is everyone?
It was a trap! Oh,
the
it was
Commonwealth
a trap.
had been completely abandoned.
Why?
See, after Zekr's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him. Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated. So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all. Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
Cass! 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 No! Oh, there's gonna be a world war. There's gonna be a world war like no other. Oh my god. No way they went to Inferno.
Come on in, guys. Welcome to Infernus.
Thank you, Seneca.
Bastards.
There are so many people. Oh my god. Infernus is massive.
It's too big. It's too big. It's too big. It's too big. There's gonna be problems. Come on. Dude, the Cass Coalition has to...
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party. But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve...
The volcano's gonna erupt! Oh my god. Oh my god.
What was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps? Or was it
Shut up about Romanesco! Be involved in the video!
Earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition
Stop spamming
were listening
nonsense.
carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
Flux!
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all. But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing. Which made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps' motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet he was still found guilty. In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why. Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty.
Bastard! You son of a bitch! Oh my god!
When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Sounds good. See?
All right, first thing tomorrow.
Oh my god. They're gonna kill Flux. They're gonna kill Flux. W Cass.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Shut up.
We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, Three Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just a Luminaran, he was a friend, and I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge.
This little manipulator. Oh my god.
Which he would have wanted.
Yes!
All right, let's go, let's go.
And so, the Cass Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass stopped at Aperion to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
The plan was simple. Aperion would invade Luminara from the south, while the Cass Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape. Oh, they're here! They're here!
Flux!
Flux is running.
Surrender!
They're after him.
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Oh!
Okay, wait,
surrender!
Okay,
Surrender!
I'm not moving, I'm not moving!
Flux, you are under arrest for killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor, and leader of Commonwealth.
This is an outrage! And attempting my
Bro, he's literally Parlo. He's literally Parlo, bro.
assassination.
Flux had stopped and surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
Wait, I thought it was one side.
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
You are speaking to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Yeah, entitled to a fair trial.
Oh, come on.
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do. Until... Oh, he's running! He's running!
this son of a bitch. He's such a clever little demon. He's such a little shit. Oh my god. He's impossible to catch.
He's actually the killer. Flux had killed 5 people using a secret track he had built the day before. This bought him just enough time to escape.
You block up behind.
That said, Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2. Still, Cass and Aperion sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
I gotta move all of these people over to the Concave storage queue because no one is safe in Luminara.
Holy. Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and Aperion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
Holy crap. Is this the last day?
Or so he thought.
No, we have one more day after this. Oh my god. Dude, that's actually nuts. Oh my god.
I'm so confused on what's happening right
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
On day 10, word began to spread about what had happened.
That was Flux's trap?
Yeah, Flux built that trap.
Which made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Dude, I think Flux was behind everything. Shaps was right.
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
Yeah! The Daily Break. Thank you, Brady.
Finally, I'm so happy.
For the first time since he had got into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side.
Dude, Saps was gonna end it all, bro. Imagine if Saps would have ended it all. Oh my god, bro. Imagine.
And now, instead of hunting for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined to fight.
See? Flux's original idea was to make everybody hate each other. But in the end, he ended up bringing all of them closer than ever before. His plan completely backfired, and it accomplished the opposite of what he wanted. It's absolute cinema.
And Flux.
Bro, this is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped in the first place.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
Oh,
you're kidding.
Motherfuckers! He's going to the Fire Nation. God damn it!
Layer by layer, I didn't know narrowness in my childhood.
Queen Seneca had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in. But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep.
On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
Alright, today we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all. Glory to West Helm!
Yeah!
The greetings. Can
was my brother. He was everyone's brother. And they took him from us. They took him.
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our entire island.
Okay, vamos, amigos, vamos.
All right, everyone in.
I'll meet you at the Coliseum.
Oh my God. Let's go, let's go.
All right, let's go, everyone.
Bro.
A few days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts.
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead.
Oh my God.
But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends. Today, we walk ahead. We storm the volcano.
Oh my God.
And we get justice.
I'm gonna cry! Come on! I'm gonna cry, Chad. I'm gonna cry for Saps.
All right, everyone, listen up. There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army.
Oh my God.
They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers. So let's stick together and let's win this thing. Come on!
All right, here we go. There's so many people.
You make me all blind with your civil rights. You demand that I eternize your name. Walk ahead.
This is gonna be the greatest battle of all time.
I think there might be a problem.
It's okay, it's good, it's good, it's good.
Oh my God.
I take the
final war!
Living by the rules to which high school blues. Walk ahead.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Cannons keep provoking.
How are they gonna get up there?
Blood returns starts choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense?
How are they gonna get up there?
Eating away, telling us to stop. To stop and obey.
They're pouring water on the lava, but the water still burns.
Okay, send out the covenant now, right now.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, big fighting on the ground right now. Covenant is attacking from behind.
Keep going! Skin shine. Joker's got silver linings. Holding Mary sings songs in the wet rain. Walk ahead.
This is insane. This is so crazy. This is like the battle for Helm's Deep in Lord of the Rings. This is the craziest goddamn. Oh my God!
Some guys, they all have so many arrows. Now every new day is a new fire onto my teeth.
It's just chaos on the ground as well. It's the Covenant.
Oh my God!
Get down off our mountain.
Oh my God!
They got it.
Everyone retreat! 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 How's it gonna end?
Push, here we go.
When this goes wrong, do you know what you wish for?
They're in. Oh my gosh! Whoa!
Look out for the hole.
I'll jump in the hole with you guys.
Let's throw away up.
Come on! Did he die? No way he got away, bro. No way he... No way. This little cockroach never dies!
No. Surely not. No! Of course he has a trouble. Of course.
Where was he? I saw him! We're gonna kill him! Run away!
He's missing?
Hold on. Oh, come on. Alright guys, let's go, let's go.
The Coliseum. I'm calling it. It's going to be the Coliseum. It's going to be Sap versus Flux. Come on. That would be the most cinematic ending of all time. Come on. I was right! Yes! 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 Yes!
No way.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Wow, you actually showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Let's make this a fair fight, okay? Flux.
This is ridiculous.
Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to. I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
He's dead. Oh, come on! Yeah! He did it!
Oh my!
Absolute cinema! Justice for
had
Sap!
killed Flux. And
Justice.
with that, Flux's reign of terror was over.
But Thomas! Thomas is getting away. But what about Thomas? Burn in the nether, Flux, that's crazy. Days later.
Today, we gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus.
So sad.
Since then, I think we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces. But winning had come at a high cost.
Oh my god, so many
After the
people died.
war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually,
Everyone send salute
decide how to
emojis.
move on.
Rip to the fallen allies. But what about Thomas? I feel like Thomas is gonna do
Now
something.
that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
In the corner of the crowded
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war.
But I meant dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life.
I don't ask for
Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival. And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
The Luminara Bridge.
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned to Island 2.
Am I strong enough?
Those brings back memories. Still, the world wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cass Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy. And Knight Arcturus was still in hiding, yet to be found by Westhelm. It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
Do we all so slowly lose control as emotion
Absolute cinema.
Yeah, we still have some work to do. We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
Jury, you have heard all of the evidence. If you find Thomas 5200 guilty of aiding Fluxion with his reign of terror, jump now. Thomas, May you find mercy in the end, senor.
When we first met, I ran away screaming from you because I thought you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my
Oppenheimer!
citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only kid?
I do.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do.
Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us. 3, 2, 1.
This is where they all died. Absolute cinema, chat. Goodbye, friend.
Falling into the unknown. Or do we all guard our small, fragile hearts as we softly break it apart, afraid to give in to the storm?
Absolute cinema. That was the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life, chat. Oh my God. Ish, you have outdone yourself. That was the most beautiful video I've ever seen, and I'm so sad that it took me almost 2 months to watch it. That was the greatest thing I've ever seen in the history of my entire life on YouTube. You need to get an Oscar for that, or a what do you, I don't even know. You need to get something for that, bro. Good God. Give him an Oscar, chat. Give him an Oscar. That was absolutely beautiful. And it took 2 years to make it too. Wow. Incredible, chat. Absolutely incredible. That was the best 2 hours that I have spent on YouTube. I loved that. I genuinely loved that, chat. Absolutely amazing. Please let me know what else I should watch, bro. Like, that was just ridiculous, guys. Such a great video, bro. So great. I loved it. Loved it so much. W-Ish in the chat. Shout out to Ish. Go subscribe to him, guys. Go watch all of his videos. That was incredible. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great night. Seriously, so freaking good. W-Ish, bro. We do need a part 2. Wow. I'm still just in shock of what I saw. Seriously though, W-Ish, bro. That was awesome. It really was. It really was. All right. I will see you all later. Have a beautiful day. Good night. And make sure to go subscribe to Ish. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.